Hi everyone, it's me, Lyric Soul Tarot here, and for once, I don't have to apologize for the bad lighting. The lighting is amazing! It's because there's sun and there's snow, so it's like reflecting. Who is she? Who is she? She's gorgeous. Welcome back to my, oh my god, what is my hair? I don't even know. Like, okay, you guys, listen, okay? Okay. I cut my hair myself the other day. I cut like 2 inches off and nobody's noticed. I mean, you can't notice right now because it's in a ponytail, but I cut 2 inches off. You think that people would notice, but they don't. I just got back from work today. I feel like I always say that whenever I make a video. I just got home from work. But I did. Today was supposed to be my day off. Somebody's leaving a message right now. They can fucking suck a dick. Damn it, I'm trying not to swear on this channel anymore. That was interesting. Wow. I just got thrown for a loop. Our old apartment complex just called and left a message, and they're douchebags. They are skeezy slumlord people, and they are not to be trusted. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna call you back. I'll get right on that. Anyways, so I was not supposed to work today. They're like, do you want to pick up some hours tomorrow? And I'm like, sure, because I hate myself. Why not? So today was supposed to be my day off, but instead I had to put makeup on, so you get a video. I was gonna make the video anyways, but whatever. Let's get started, shall we? Because I really don't know what else to say. No updates about life except for what I just told you. So I don't know. Okay. Do you have a personal deck? Wow. Here we go again. Do you have a deck for personal use only? Why not? Yes, all of my decks are for personal use only because I don't read for other people normally. And it's very rare that I read for other people. I don't know, it's just I'm not confident enough to read for other people. But if I did read for other people, the only decks that I would reserve for personal use would be my Circo Tarot, because that's my soul deck, and then also my Star Child Akashic, because that's like my spiritual deck. So I feel like those are the only 2 decks really in my collection that I would not read for other people with. Do you read reversals? Why not? No. I used to. I learned with reversals. So when I very first learned tarot with my very first deck, the little white book that came with it was really like my beginning of my learning. So in it had reversals, and it had about reversals and everything like that. So I just naturally learned to read reversals right off the bat, and it wasn't until later where people were saying, oh, you know, it's more of like a you don't learn right away with reversals. And I was like, well, I kind of did, so oops. But after a while, and I read reversals with my deck. I only had one deck for the longest time, and now look at me. No, but I read reversals with my deck for about 4 years, and I got sick of it, honestly, because I kept getting readings with just reversals, and I'm like, how is this happening? and I don't know. It was just, I was getting frustrated with it and I was getting annoyed with it, so I stopped reading reversals. And ever since then, I feel like I read the cards better. That being said, reversals have been coming up a lot lately, and I kind of want to start reading with them again, but at the same time, I don't. So it's something I'm thinking about doing again, but probably not anytime soon. I already did day 17 in its own separate video. If you have not seen that yet, I will link it in the cards above, and you can go ahead and check that out. Share one of the new things you learned about tarot in the last year. I learned a lot about tarot in the last year. I feel like tarot is one of those things where you're like constantly learning, so it's like a constant learning experience with tarot. Well, there was a thing going around in the summer, I believe, where, who started it? I forget who started it. I want to say it was K. Chris who started it, where you would take a card and you would interpret the card and go through the card in depth. I know I made a video, I think it was about the Tower card or the Hangman. I'll link it above. It's one of the two. I think it was the Hangman, now that I say that. But so I learned to read more in depth with my cards. Because, you know, you get so like, oh, hey, this is what this card means, blah, blah, blah. This is what this card means. And sometimes you lose focus of really matching the cards with the cards around it, or matching the card with the artwork specific for that deck. So, I mean, that's what it taught me when using a specific deck. Really take the artwork into consideration. And that's something I'm still learning. So it's something I'm still like not necessarily going off of like the textbook meaning of the card, keeping that in mind obviously, but also like building upon that. So I guess that's that. Share which tarot deck out there gives you the heebie-jeebies. I made that face. Deviant Moon. It does not appeal to me. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't like dark decks to begin with, but that one, it just, I don't like it. I don't, and I mean, hey, if you have it and you love it and that's like your deck and you can't imagine your life without that deck, then I am sorry for what I'm about to say, but I think it's gross. I don't like it. I'm sorry. I just don't like it. It's creepy and I don't like the artwork. And I'm like, everybody's like going on and on and on, like, oh my god, you have to get the book because how he goes into how he made it is so inspirational. And I'm like, okay. I still don't like it. I don't like it. And I'm kind of like sad I don't like it because like everybody loves it and everybody says how amazing it is and how it gives such amazing readings, and I'm sitting over here like, I'm good. I don't like a lot of his work, to be honest with you. Like, didn't he release like Italian? I know Tara with Tara Waits and Kittens has it. And that one actually does not look that bad. That one, I'd work with that one because it's more like traditional, old school, like Italian tarot from like 1400s kind of deal. And like that I can get on board with. But like his other stuff, like the Mildred Payne, I don't like that either. It's creepy. I don't like that. But if that's your cup of tea, go for it. That's why there's so many tarot decks out there. There's something for everybody, and those aren't just meant for me. I'm too sensitive and soft and pure. Yeah, I'll go with that. Share one tarot myth you used to believe and why you stopped believing it. That the death card means death, I guess. I mean, that's the only thing that's coming to mind right now. And why I stopped believing it is because I learned differently. I actually learned. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of because honestly, I have no idea. So, okay. Alright, so to show you my favorite deck storage, I'm going to have to bring you upstairs into my room. So let's go now. Oh, hey, you're in my room. Okay, that was loud. So, yeah, it's a mess. Don't look behind me. Don't look behind me, I said. Alright, so I'm going to show you my favorite deck storage. It did change since last time I showed you guys. So, okay. This is where I keep my decks on my shelf. There's my beautiful Fortuna statue and my altar, which has moved all the way over here. But anyways, so this is where I keep my decks, and I'm going to just move these around. Just so you can see this. It's like I don't know, it feels like plastic. But my mom got it in like one of those Christmas, like one of those basket things that you get for Christmas, and there's just like a whole bunch of crap in there. So I saw it and I was like, these are my colors. I'm going to steal it. So I knew from the moment I saw it, I was going to use it for deck storage. So just move these off of top. And you can see that I have my oracles in here, my Thoth decks, another oracle, my enchanted tarot, my good tarots in here, and also, I feel it, my Siamese tarot is in here. So that's that, and then I just pile everything on top, and it fits perfectly because I still have my guidebooks here, and then I have my tarot journal here, and I can still put all of these wonderful decks on top. And that goes there. And I keep my life design cards out because if you do not already follow me on Instagram, what I do is every week I pull a different card for that week and keep that intention in mind during the week, or work on that during the week. So yeah, if you want to follow me on Instagram and you don't already, I always leave my social media down below, so you can go ahead and follow me. And then I have one more deck storage to show you guys, and that is this little metal box. And I honestly have no idea where I got this from. I've had this for years, since I was in high school, you guys. So, wow, that's 20 plus years. Not to age myself, but you know. But in here I keep my very first tarot deck, which is the Arthurian Tarot down there. And then my very second tarot deck right here, which is the Fenestra Tarot. My Tarot of Mermaids, my Kipper deck, and then my Lenormand is also in here. And it just fits perfectly. And then of course I just keep that on top of there. So yeah, that's it. That's my favorite tarot storage. Oh, I should also show you where my box of shame. I'm going to show you guys my box of shame. So don't judge me, but it's this little box right here. And let's get down here on the floor. So, empty Circle Tarot box, which I have to put in my box of shame. And then the awesome Ask Baba Yaga book that I got. I won it from the wonderful Tara from Tara Waits and Kittens. Thank you, Tara. And these are just history books more history books. It's fine. It's the life of a history student. This cool bag, look, you guys, I got it with my, my book bag that I have. Well, it's a weekender bag, but I use it as a book bag. And look, I thought it would be really cool for like a deck. Put a deck in there for like storage, but I don't have a deck that fits it right now, so just a bunch of leggings, my Korean language book, and then we have my Lenormand book that I still haven't broken into yet, and then my tarot spreads. But this is my box of shame. This is this is all my empty boxes in here on this side, which I actually have to add that too. And then I have another bag here I thought I could use for tarot. It's got a bunny on it. Got it from the dollar. Not the dollar store. Did I get it from the dollar store? I did. Oh, okay. And then these are the decks that I no longer use. Well, some of them. I have some of them in another place that I have to clean out. But yeah, these are all the decks that are for trade/sale, except for the Anna K's not, obviously. But yeah, this is my box of shame. This is where I keep all the empties and the ones I am not vibing with that need to move on. So, yep, that's it. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed this week's questions. I enjoyed doing it. I had fun. I'm trying to think, though, because I know it's almost over. January's almost over, and we only have one full week and then 4 more days of the challenge. So I'm trying to think, because I really want to make like regular videos. Like, by regular videos, I mean like uploading a video regularly, especially during classes. And school starts up for me again at the end of January. January 29th is when I go back. I feel like I'm not gonna have a lot of time to work on videos for you guys, so I at least want to do 2 a month. What those 2 a month are gonna be, I have no idea. If you have any suggestions, leave them down below. Like I said, I'll probably do a Witch's Moon box if I get them. February, I won't be getting one because I just couldn't afford it. But, you know, during the other months of the semester, I might. I don't know yet. And then I thought of like doing like my monthly poll on camera, but then the more I thought about it, the more I didn't like that, because I like to, you know, just sit with myself and really center myself, and I can't do that on camera, or I feel like I won't be doing myself any service doing it on camera. So that's out. So I don't know. Maybe I'll like pick a video response that's going around, or I'll, I don't know, if you guys know of any other challenges that will be happening in February, let me know, and leave that down below so I can check that out. I'll do that. Because I know there's a bunch of challenges that always happen on Instagram and stuff like that, but not so much on YouTube that I know of, that are like this, that are like, you know, every day something, so, or like every week something. But I don't know, we'll see. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will see you later. Bye.